Hello and welcome to my big haul. So first of all, it is the end of May, but this is not the monthly grocery haul. So usually with our tax return we kind of do what we call like a stock up trip, and so for some years that's been like, okay, we get socks and underwear and different things that we've kind of put off throughout the whole year. And recently we did that with a haul that I did not get filmed, but it was picking up paper and gloves and all that kind of stuff. And I just didn't get it filmed. It was too crazy, too hectic that day. Well, today I did 2 stores, and one is kind of more of a stock up haul with some other things in it. So that's our Sam's. I have a Azure haul coming, and I'll share that with you. And then along with, no, that'll be it for this video. So without further ado, let me share with you what I picked up at Sam's Club today. So first of all, I got a 40 pack of water. This is the time of year where we go to like the pools and stuff, and I don't always remember to pack our water bottles. And water's really expensive at those kinds of things. So I always keep a certain amount in the car, and then we refill the water bottles up and reuse them, but sometimes those water bottles get left behind. So I have one of these, and this was, I think, for almost $5. And it's, you know, for 40 bottles, whereas $5 would just cost us one time at the pool. So this is a much better deal. So I have this. I have 2 things of the strawberries, but these look amazing. Hello.
Can we watch something?
Not right now. You didn't. You didn't lose your tooth. Get that tooth out.
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Okay. I love you.
I have to buy the Lego for that, and it'll hurt.
Okay, don't buy the Lego to lose your tooth, please. Okay, I did pick up a ton of batteries. I have a need for batteries. So we just did that. And then I was grabbing some garlic. I do have some coming in the Azure haul, but I am completely out. And I think it's another 2 weeks, I think, till we get our Azure. So, or Azure. We called it Azure in California, and it's Azure up here. So, it was to tide me over till then. I just didn't want to go to another store, and I forgot when I was at Aldi, which will be another haul. So, like, these are for now. This is kind of, again, stock up for the year. This was another stock up for the year. I believe my 2-pound box is $2.58, and this was 15 pounds for $8. And to be honest, I could not figure out the math, so I will tell you if that was a good deal or not. But I was like, you know what, I'll just take the 15-pound, and I can keep that easier rather than continuously trying to find the boxes at Walmart, because they change where they keep them all the time. This is my one weakness. I've never had this until I moved up here, and it's definitely something you only need a little bit of, and it's really good. They had some chicken thighs. I know it's in a Kroger bag, but I just wanted it in something. But they had these boneless, or not boneless, I'm sorry, bone-in chicken thighs for 99 cents a pound. So I grabbed that, and I'll divide that up. I'm actually going to make a couple of freezer meals with that. And then I grabbed our nuts. So I did order nuts from Azure, but it looks like all of them may be out of stock. So I just picked them up at Sam's Club, which I think is actually cheaper by my comparison. So these are natural whole almonds. They are a 3-pound bag. These were $10 a bag. These were $15 a bag for a 2-pound. And I, again, just grab a few. These are what my husband will take usually for work, and my kids love them. Our favorites are these cashews. These, I saw this one, Glenda's Farmhouse, and I compared per ounce price, and these were about 1 cent less per ounce, and I liked this better. It just, than the little canisters, so I grabbed these, and they're unsalted and all of that. I grabbed one of these. These are what I love to put on my salads. So This is cheaper than buying all the little packs from Walmart, so I grabbed that. And I saw 2 things of granola. So granola tends to be kind of more of a snack, but we have all of those yogurt or vanilla yogurts from the food trucks. So until I can get the granola made, which just hasn't happened yet, I figured that was going to be a affordable option for me. And then I think the last thing from Sam's Club is this big old thing of toilet paper. One of the things that I was really going for in Sam's Club was the nuts and some beans, some black beans especially. And the manager at my Sam's Club, or assistant manager, or somebody up there, the assistant manager told me that our Sam's Club, I don't know if this is across the board, but our Sam's Club is no longer carrying dried beans. So that was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that's this. Plus, this was not at Sam's Club. I met up with a friend that I have known for so many years on a Christian ladies board, and now she's moved closer, and every once in a while she comes to my area. And so at her Amish salvage store, she can get these huge gluten-free flours. This one was $50. I think it was $60 last time. This was $50.25. Actually, the price is right there. And it is a 25-pound bag, which is like $2 a pound. For a 24-ounce at Walmart, it's over $5. So, you know, a pound and a half for $5 or $2 a pound. This was a much better deal, and I'm really thankful to have that. So, that's it for this. I will share with you the Azure haul when it comes. Oh, if I took my hair down, does that soften it any? Ugh. I sound like death. Hi, welcome to my channel. Alright, I have an Azure haul to share with you as part of this, what we do with our tax return. It's now noon, and that's when California wakes up, so the phone will probably be going off a lot right now. My Misfits box was a dud. I was not very happy with it. And Azure, so let's talk shop for a minute. The total came to over $700 for this order, and I tried to purchase things that I wouldn't need to purchase for at least 6 months. And the other thing with this order is that it wasn't just mine. It was also a young gal from our church. Nobody else wanted to do it, and that's fine. So out of that $700, a certain number of our items were not in. Let me tell you what those were really quick. So with stuff that I ordered, things that were not in were 40 pounds of pears. Me and the gal were going to split some. My gamma lids, which I didn't think were going to be in, but I was going to put it in just in case, make sure. The white corn masa flour that me and the gal were going to split were not in. My pecans were not in, which I thought might be the case, which is why I bought them at Sam's Club when we were there. The almonds, this one was a surprise to me, were not in. Again, that I bought some at Walmart because I figured my nuts will play it safe. Cashews were in, so that's great. My sea salt, again, I was going to share this with the gal. That did not get shipped. My peas, 25-pound bag of peas was not shipped. There was a pure hydration tea, which I thought was going to be really great to have during the summer, and that was not shipped. So, my total then came down from 700 something to 570 with a $45 shipping charge. And so that's good for me to know, is that we will be charged shipping. And now you're going to hear the tornado sirens going off too. So, those were the things that were not shipped. Now, when the trucks get there, everybody helps unload the trucks. There's little signs out, and you put them next to your sign, and then next to your name is the number of cases you're supposed to have. I was supposed to have 9 cases. I am the only one that did not get a case. I was short one. So I only got 8 cases. So this being my first time doing this all on my own, because back in California, me and my mother-in-law would do this together. And she kind of took care of all of that because I had wee ones, and it was really hard to kind of meet the trucks. She's like, okay, that's been happening more lately because they've grown like crazy. So basically you've got to call them now and tell them what wasn't shipped. I was the only one. I'm like, this is always me. So I haven't even unwrapped everything. We got home. It's an hour drive, and Indiana hit $5 a gallon. Some places it's $5.15. I've been told to expect $6 by August. So I know for next time. The gas cost was about $45. It's an hour drive there and an hour drive back. To fill up my car with a half a tank is like $58. So between shipping and gas, I spent about $100 on this. And I don't know personally if the bulk buying makes this cheaper. So that's something I've got to now consider. Okay, there was one other thing I wanted to mention. I was going to say, yes, I sound like terrible, but at least I have a voice today. Yesterday, I really didn't have a voice. Which is really awkward, showing up to this meet and like, no, I'm not going to shake anybody's hand. I'm trying to be polite. But I have to go there. Like, nobody is from my area. So nobody could just pick it up for me. Our dates got moved to a different day. So I was under the impression, and it might have just been my misunderstanding, but I was under the impression that our drop day was Tuesday, which is perfect for me because I don't have babysitting. I had to bring the foster baby, and I had to find care for the other kid that I had, but I didn't have a choice. So all that to say, me personally, I don't think this is going to work for my lifestyle and for the cost. If we're being charged shipping anyways, then the additional cost to for the gas, I don't think I saved anything here, but I was able to get stuff that I haven't been able to get. So there's that whole introduction spiel. Let's just start opening boxes and see what came and what I'm expecting and what we're missing. Again, it does seem like I have the knack to always get the unfortunate things that nobody else seems to have, or nobody talks about. Maybe it's just nobody talks about, but I do. So, and it's always after I recommend something. That's another thing that always happens. Like, I just recommended Misfits to a gal friend of mine. Actually, the one that split this up because she was trying to find some things, and I was like, oh, I saw them on Misfits. There'll be a cheaper way to do it. And then I was like, yeah, let's look at my Smash stuff. So if you haven't seen that video's coming. Okay, so I have my chili powder. This is a 1 pound bag. I could only get the 1 pound, and I wanted to get more than one, but I just need to keep it simple right now because this is going to be hard. Okay, so let's go and see if we can find. I have to do this differently. I was going to be like, let's unbox and see everything, but I'm actually going to have to go down the list and see what's here and what's missing. That's going to be the only way this is going to work. It's not a very flattering picture view of me, but I don't have the tripod. Okay. Alright, let's see. The vanilla extract. Of a little upset there isn't like a, please be careful there is breakable in here because of the way they were throwing the boxes around. And there is no padding on here. Because everybody helps unload the truck, so the truck people are kind of hoisting it to you and the other people are just dropping it wherever. There is nothing on here that says, fragile, please be careful. It does have an arrow pointing down, so this way down, but there's no indicator. Thankfully, some of these have. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Wait. Okay, these were. Okay, here's one. Here's our nursing tea that the one Mama wanted. About ready to have a baby. So that came in. Okay, this must be her other one. This is the 6-week formula. Okay, those two came in. Okay, I have 2 blackstrap molasses. These were $6.25 each. Priced at my Walmart, which is the next best place I could get. Actually, let me show you. Okay, I found this at my Amish salvage store. This is a 16 ounce for $2.69. So this is $2.69 for a 16 fluid ounce. This was $6.25 each for 32 fluid ounce. So this is going to be cheaper. This is also non-GMO. This is not organic, whereas this is unsulfured. But I did not see this before. I will say that, and I've looked for it. So what I want to do is, my friend was like, why do you keep buying brown sugar? Why don't you just make your own? And so I would like to start trying to do that. And that'll help save us some money. Okay, so we got there should be 3 of these. Okay. 3 of these creamy cashew butter. These are not cheap. This is a case of 3 for $30.85, so a little over $10 each. They are not cheap. But the sunflower butter is a very bitter butter, but it also is a very gluey butter. Okay? And since it's like a more of a gluey butter, she and my husband need to kind of avoid almond butter for a little bit, and she's really allergic to the peanut butter. So I got these mainly for her, and we're going to have to put them aside because the kids do like the cashew butter. Cashews are kind of our favorite. And it's more of a creamy peanut butter. And we don't use it a whole lot, but like to make the protein cookies, the protein balls, she uses the butter for that. So that would be something that she can use. And again, it's just going to have to be like at $10 a jar. It's going to have to be really carefully used. Those are very interesting raw cashews. I just told you my daughter can't do peanuts. Guys, it's always me. There's my garlic, parsley, basil, 1 pound of basil, 1 pound of parsley, cumin, chili powder, paprika, Italian, chili, paprika, cumin, Italian, and oregano. This is pasta for the gal. My cashews are peanuts. Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1 flour. This was a 25-pound bag for $53, and I just got a 25-pound bag for $50 that a gal brought down for me. So that's something to know. And this lasts about 3 months now that my daughter's doing sourdough. Vanilla. These were $24 each. I normally make my own, but it takes about 6 months for them to kind of cure, and I use these pretty consistently. So I have those. $6.51 each for sesame. Sam's and Costco have been out the last couple of times. I've asked somebody to look for me. Flax seeds. This will need to go in the freezer because these go rancid really fast. But there's flax seeds. My oats. This was a 25-pound. This is gluten-free, 25-pound bag of oats for $28, which is the best for gluten-free that I found. That should last us about 3 months. And yes, I wanted to get this so it would last us 6 months, but I still have some oats here that I want to work through too. Next thing I got is a collagen. Three sweetened condensed coconut milk. This is actually more for wintertime to make snow ice cream. But it's coconut milk, so my daughter can have it. So there's 3 of those. My stevia drops, which is good because I'm down to my last little bit. So I have my English toffee. I'm glad that wasn't missing. Melatonin. So this is something we use, and this is something my husband was hoping. My milk. This is shelf-stable milk, which is good because the ones that came from Misfits. Yep. Okay, so it looks like the things that I don't have are the migraine relief and my chia seeds. I feel a little bit better that it's just those 2. So I'm going to contact them about that and about these raw peanuts that I'm hoping somebody from church can use because I can't. I don't know. Do we send them back? I'm not sure. So there's my experience with Azure. I'll catch you in the next video. Look what I found. So it says 9 cases and it came in 8. So I have the chia seed and I have the migraine. We are good in terms of I have nothing missing whatsoever. I do have, though, these peanuts that are not cashews. So I will get on that. But it said I had 9 cases on the thing. I only have 8. But I have everything that I ordered that was supposed to come. So that's really good. Lost my voice again. It was just in a box that I missed with some things that I just assumed everything was in the box that should have been there. So Azure did not, or the trucks did not lose a case of mine. But I gotta get the peanut thing straightened out.